The so-called Avengers and their Guardian friends are just beginning to see the full extent of my genius.
Your genius is not in question, my Kang of Kangs. So perhaps you might show some mercy on this occasion?
Mercy? A fanciful suggestion, my little morning star. That I, Kang the Conqueror, should perhaps be Kang the Merciful. Get these windows cleaned. A conqueror should be able to see who he is conquering.
Of course, your Kangnificence. I'll call maintenance.
Yes, new goon on the block, Kang, claims to have stolen Manhattan and added it to other regions he has conquered from across time and space. This new time city, or Chronopolis, has Kang Citadel at its center and is said to exist out of time. Kang also claims our escape from the Big Apple is currently impossible. But my sources tell me some of Earth's supervillains have been seen exiting Manhattan. The nefarious Klaw is a case in point. The Sonic scoundrel's been spotted heading out of Manhattan into, well, who knows where? Note to self. Trademark name Chronopolis. Could be a money spinner.
Here goes my spider sense again. Something's not right.
You mean aside from the Wakandan jungle being a reasonable commute from downtown Manhattan?
No!
Avengers? 'Tis I, Black Panther, ruler of Wakanda. 'Tis good to see you, my friends. I am sorry if I startled you.
Startled? Me? Huh?
I hate to break up this reunion, but Klaw is probably halfway across the jungle by now.
Klaw. I too am on that villain's trail.
We followed him as far as here. Can you unlock this?
Certainly.
Huh?
Thanks for the warning, Tiddles.
What would Klaw and his big ape buddy want with that much vibranium?
Come, let us find out.
How are we gonna get in there? Those doors are impenetrable, even for me.
Not exactly. The explosives in those carts are designed for vibranium mining. They could blow that door open easily.
So just push one of those things all the way up there.
Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 walkthrough. This is the What's Klaws is Mind level, I think, and this is also one of the first levels I think I've recorded for this guide that are all in one part, so that's kind of cool. It means it's a little bit shorter than the ones we've done before, but still probably pretty long. The levels in this game are just really long. So we get to play as Black Panther, and I think Miss Marvel and also Spider-Man. Now if you haven't noticed by now, it appears that we're playing with heroes in this game kind of in groups. That's basically going to be the main theme of the rest of the game, and there's going to be a couple of times that you're actually going to get to choose which group you want to play as. but you're eventually going to have to play as all of them anyway, so it's not like you can just pick the same 2 heroes for the entire game. You'll be able to do that once you do free play, but for now you'll have to kind of just go along with it. So, Black Panther has a couple of abilities that we've seen in previous LEGO games, but no, we've used them so far in that second level with the Miss Tiger, or the Tiger, White Tiger? I think we used her to dig up some stuff. So, basically, Black Panther can dig things up too, and he can... I think that's mostly his ability that I can think of right now. That's mostly what his special ability is digging up stuff. And then we get this person. Not sure who she is. She's got stretchy abilities and she's very strong, so I'll see her name if I switch to her again later. There's going to be a spot here that we're going to want to switch to Spider-Man for and use his Spidey sense, which of course I am sitting here wondering, what the heck is that for? She has a really weird attack. Okay, that's Miss Marvel, who's also stretchy. And finally I'm realizing, okay, Spider-Man. Come on, there we go. So he realizes, oh, something's gonna fall down there, and if you push X, you'll jump out of the way. Don't really know why you had to have Spider-Man for that to start. It seems like that could have happened regardless if Spider-Man was there or not, but whatever the game wants you to do, just jump out of the way if you want to. If you don't, then I think it just like takes a heart out of you. It might kill you. I don't really know. So if we lift up that crane, we're going to have to use this to move a couple of these boxes out of the way, and there's also a mini kit underneath that one. So you can basically just drop these boxes wherever you want once you magnetize them up. They're just going to break when they hit the floor. Don't really have to worry too much about them, but it is kind of cool that there's a mini kit just kind of free floating there. Go pick that up if you want to. I mean, make sure you actually hit it unlike I did there, and then we're going to want to push this cart a little bit more down. Apparently not yet though, because it's still not happy with us, so we're going to come over here and switch to one of these stretchy people and break open this wall. I think Miss Marvel can do this because she can, yep, yeah. Apparently she can do this even when she's in her miniature form. That's kind of funny. Then we're going to want to switch back to Miss Marvel, which was kind of funny for me there, because I was like, oh, wait a minute, I just was her. And then we're going to do this first sort of mini maze, which you use the left and right bumpers to rotate the maze around so you can get to the end of the switch here. As you rotate, pathways are going to open up, and it's extremely straightforward, really not difficult whatsoever. Just try to avoid those little shocks that are coming back and forth. If they hit you, they just do 1 heart of damage. They don't really do anything. I don't know what happens if you die in here. I'm pretty sure you just respawn where you showed up anyway. If the game feels like being mean for a Lego game, maybe it would make you redo that, but it's kind of hard to die in there anyway. So get used to those. We're going to be running into quite a few of those mazes as the game progresses, but it's not going to get too overboard. They are kind of fun. I thought that was pretty creative, and it really made me... As I'm playing this for the first time especially, I was just thinking, man, they really decided to go way overboard with all this cool puzzle stuff. I love it. It's just, finally they're doing this again. Now, I mean, we can't expect them to make a really good game when they usually push out 2 Lego games a year. And I think that shows that these games are obviously pretty easy to make. Probably not too expensive if they're doing that. I know for a fact they sell a lot of copies because it's Lego. I mean, why the heck wouldn't they? So I guess they're going to have their ups and downs, but it's good that we finally every now and then get a really good Lego game to play, and this would be one of them. Anyway, we see up there we're going to have some kind of lava-type poison to deal with that isn't going to be... Well, I mean, the first time... Okay, what I'm trying to say is back in, like, the original Lego Batman game, you got in, like, a little vehicle that sucked it up for you, and you're not going to be doing anything nearly as fun for that. We actually need to come down here where that ladder is, and we're going to become Miss Marvel, I think. We have to break this open for this. Oh, no, I don't think we break that open, but we have to become... Oh, wait, yes, we do. Okay, sorry. We switch to Black Panther and break that open. Then we're going to want to switch to Miss Marvel because she's basically the one that can become miniature, so she's the version of the Lego Star Wars Ewok, I guess. So just switch on over to her and then push B, and then she'll warp on down, which might take a second or two, which it was weird because I'm like, okay, I pushed B to shrink, but I did this weird kind of morphing thing, and then it didn't work, and then I pushed it again, and then it worked that time. I don't know, I guess that comes with applying 5 different commands to the same button, you know. Anyway, finally get inside there, pull the lever, and then that poison will shrink itself. There's going to be some glass there that we can break with people who have sonar abilities, and we don't currently have anyone like that right now. We will be playing as a few of those guys later on in the game, but you're going to have to come back to free play to do that. Then you're just going to want to push this into the wall here. And use your spidey sense to look at this abominable... wow, that word messed up. Anyway, this snowman guy, I don't really know who he is either, or who his enemy. Is he Black Panther's enemy? I don't know. He's going to break down a couple of bricks for you to build, and then you're going to want to jump on here, and we can move on to the boss.
But how do you end up...
Stand and fight! You cowards! Man-Ape, I thought I could smell your unique odor.
And it's clear I know nothing about any of these guys in Marvel because he is not the abominable snowman, he is Man-Ape. Once again, I don't know who he is, and I do remember him being kind of or going after Black Panther in this level, so he must be one of Black Panther's enemies. But once again, I know nothing about Black Panther, and probably won't until that movie comes out later this year. Looks like a pretty cool movie, so kind of excited for that, I guess, which is interesting for me to be excited for a Marvel movie. Anyway, this guy is pretty straightforward. The first couple of fights, or first couple of hits you're going to do on him, you just walk up to him, punch away on him, and then he's going to roll around the building and do some, well, try to do some damage to you, but he's really going to miss because his rolls are not very accurate. I don't think I got hit by them until the end part of this fight, and I only got hit by them because I was expecting him to stop rolling, but he just kept rolling and rolling and rolling near the end. And then when he finally quits rolling, he'll get dizzy. You can jump on him as you saw me do, and once you do that, you'll take out some of his health, but he'll jump over here, get some of it back, send some molten Jordica lava after you, and then he's going to pretty much repeat the whole process. So you're going to want to punch away at him until his health gets a little bit lower. Defeat some of the enemies if you want to. You can avoid most of them. Once his health is low enough, he'll start rolling again, and that should happen here pretty soon. He's gonna have attacks of his own, like that ground slam and some other things that he does, but this is probably the most annoying one. Then he's just gonna roll in like circles and figure eights, and he might hit you a few times, but that one didn't last too long. So you'll want to jump on him again, mash whatever button comes up on screen there, and then his health will be brought down, which appears to be like he's totally dead, but I think he has to do this one more time, or maybe he is finished. I don't actually remember now. Let's see what happens. I think okay, no, he gets some health back, so we're gonna have to do that one more time. And he's gonna send some more lava after you, really easily avoidable lava, and some more enemies, one more cycle that we just did twice, and that'll be it for this level.
Wakanda will never submit to you or Kang. Not so long as I draw breath. Then I shall draw it from you. This ends now, Man-Ape. You end now, T'Challa.
We're here too, guys.
I'll get to you. This is the last time you will defile my land with your presence. I will have justice for my father!
Ah, the pussycat lives. Unfortunately, as much as I'd like to catch up, I have pressing business to attend to. Time for a little cat nap. Eh? Shoot! Get off! Stop pressing! Thanks for your patience. And now, for the crescendo!
Now that's what I call a boombox.
Are you okay?
Apologies, my friends. A foolish error. Quickly, while the trail is fresh.